Alright everybody, welcome to the Midnight Racing League Contender Series, live from Charlotte. Garrett Jings up here in the booth bringing you the action for tonight. Okay, right now, the starting lineup for tonight will run as followed. Mike Audrey on pole next to Braden Walters for row 1. Row 2, Cameron Craighead, Justin Millicar. Row number 3, Jason Peck, Tyler Stevenson. Well, row number 4, Ethan Eckert is back tonight along with Brett Garber to his outside. Tempton Cook, Colt Ward rounds out the top 10 and ending the fast 12, Andrew Lotz and Alex Hill. Kevin Allen, Corey Wright rolls off from row number 7. Tyler Henry, Chase Mastrutta. That'll be for row 8. Trevor Asronoth and David Riddell from row 9, and then ran out top 20, Stoney Benfield, Kevin Sterner. Michael Barksdale, Nicholas Alozia from row 11. Row 12, John Dale, Jaden Walker. Robbie Adams, John Border from row 13. Mark Person, Dwayne Drummond from row number 14. Frank Chavez, Travis Orwick from row 15. That'll run out top 30, and I believe, okay, never mind, Chris Logan, Kenny Rayner. That'll run out the field tonight. As we get set to go racing here from Charlotte on what has been a very emotional 2 days for the racing world. Well, they'll get ready to go here for the start. 140 laps from Charlotte. Mike Audrey, first career pole in the Midnight Racing League, I believe, for the driver of the 22 machine. All right. Field coming off in turn 4. Audrey Walters brings us down to the restart zone. The Woo 210 is underway. Mike Audrey leads lap 1. He practically took the field into just, never mind, Cameron Craighead to the top spot. Well, Justin Millicar off the wall. Right now, Craighead, Audrey, Ethan Eckert riding in the 3rd spot. Alex Hill 4th. Brandon Walters has slid back to 5th. But the work was a great qualifying effort. Out of the number 7 machine, but right now dropping like a rock tied to an anchor. Side by side now, just this 4 to 6 spot. Actually, Jason Pick trying to make something happen. Andrew Lopes. Working on Timothy Cook. On front, back to the field. Trevor Asenoff trying to make something happen. Underneath Corey Wright, it's 411. Colton Ward trying to bring himself back into the picture. Further back to the field, Dwayne Drummond starting to make up time right now. That's 9 spots where he started this race. We'll see, guys, they're going to be pushing the issue a lot as Cameron Craighead has jumped out to just about a half-second lead. There's the battle of This is for top 5. Top 4, actually. Timothy Cook trying to make something happen. And folks, it'll be the first of 2 times tonight. Gonna be early. Lap 8, lap 18. We'll be having a moment of silence. Moment Cameron Craighead takes lap 8. Doing one more at lap 18. Well, Chase Mastrutta, meatball flag for Mastrutta. Not sure what the issue was, unless it's internet issues. For the driver of the 8. Regardless, out of the race, done already. Well, right now, Timothy Cook has worked up to the 3rd spot. Jason Pitt right behind him as his floats. Alex Hill. Justin Miller on the other hand. He's actually slid back outside of top 10. Right now in jeopardy. The sliding outside top 15 as North slides up in front of Colton Ward. Goes up 13th spot for right now. Right behind his teammate Jack Trevor Asenoff. Of course, Justin Miller, quarter winner. Kyle Busch Memorial 150. Truex Truck Series just a few short minutes ago. Looking to go 2 in a row. Goes around Trevor Asenoff. Starting to get his. I think now is trying to find the groove back up to 12th. Got a ways to go. Right now, 3.7 seconds off of this man. Ethan Eckert, who. Not Ethan Eckert, man, he would kill me for saying that. Cameron Craighead, who has opened up a 1.7 second lead, ironically over Ethan Eckert. He's trying to pull away. Right now, Andrew Lopes. you're going to see the drivers who save the tires versus the ones who don't. They can see that right now. I think Cameron's just that fast. I think they're going to reel him back in eventually. About David Riddell, ain't talked much about him since returning to the league. Up to 10th, having a great run, plus 8 where he's running, right? David was one of many Kyle Busch themed tribute trucks tonight. A lot going forward over the next week or so through various leagues across PGR and even right now Riddell up to 10th, starting 18th. Further back to the field. Robbie Adams right now running 27th. Wayne Drummond keeps on charging through the field. Jason Estrada back out onto the racetrack. 6 laps down. That's like a deep machine for Jack Shack. Right here. Say one quick word. Love him or hate him, you can do nothing but respect Kyle Busch for everything he did for the community on and off the racetrack, bringing in the next generation through KBM, the stars we know and love today. God rest your soul, Kyle Busch. Thank you for the memories. With that being said, Ethan Eckert has ran down Cameron Craighead. It's kind of what we predicted. Eckert, or not Eckert, but Craighead would burn his tires off. He probably has. But last is 5 for 5. Oh yeah, he's 31.46. Right now, your fast 5 for 5. Craighead not even in the conversation. Eckert ran down. It's one thing to get to him. It's another thing to pass him. Eckert swings it to the outside. Craighead saves it. Big time loose. Eckert on the attack. Diving to the bottom this time. Got Alex Hill right behind him. New leader, and his name is Cameron Ethan Eckert. I've been behind since the start of this race. So far, green flag run. Trevor has a nice boy right. Battle for the 10th spot. So Crickets falls back to third. No lead. Eckert and Alex. Walter's starting to try and work his way back up to the field. Stevenson, Mike Aldridge right now. Fourth spot. That'd be right now. 4 trucks. Just about to be safe. Logs and Cook can get back into it. You can do about throw them under a blanket. Battle back at the front, Alex Hill. It looked like he was going to get a run on Eckert. Going to have to settle back here and try it again. This time without the bottom. Not able to do it this time either. All right, so Stevenson broke through. He's going to try to run down the top through. Jimmy Craighead this time got the wall. Going to hold on to it. Meanwhile, for the lead, Hill not able to get there. Before too much longer, Alex Hill will have this lead. Here comes Cricket. He dives it to the bottom. Not going to be able to get there. Going to get run off the corner. Up further back. Quiet night for Garber right now. Running 13 down 5 spots actually for his this race. Everybody else practically spread out for the most part. Big thing for those leaders is they ought to be catching lap traffic here anytime. As a matter of fact, right there. He was going to dive to the bottom again. We'll try to get a better bite. top spot. Alex is going to try to use the lap truck as a pick. We're going to see. Heel under in this time. Eckert a little bit loose. Down the back straightaway. About the best chance Alex Heel's had all night. The early going. Heel dives it to the bottom. Eckert side by side with him. Side by side, they're going to come off the turn number 4. Almost like contact, Eckert into the wall. Well, make a third car fight for a lead again. Well, let's see, he'll finally, took him a while, but he has finally gotten around. Ethan Eckert pit stops underway right now, as a matter of fact, for some drivers. 38 laps in, about to be that time. Here comes Eckert. Oh! Almost gets into Robbie Adams. What a save! There comes out to win this time. Stevenson stays out, be 5 bonus points going to Stevenson. Travis Orwick, black flag. That exit of the pits. Yeah, come back in and serve that penalty. Well, Stevenson's in, Ward's in. There's Astronauti's in. Everybody's in. Whole stream of trucks. Garber's in, Kevin Sterner, Millicard. Braden Walters stays out, 5 bonus points. Chris Logan, meatball flag. Caution is out. Man. There's a lot of trucks 1 lap down. Walter's actually coming in and service his truck. Back and see what happened to Chris Logan to put us under caution for the first time tonight. Right here. Gets loose. big slide. Comes back up the track. Oh! Pointed to the wall. Poured into the wall, and it will be the first caution of the night. Chris Logan. That's Ethan Eckert, the leader. Craighead Walters. Alex Hill, Tyler Stevenson, top 5. Jason Peck, Astronaut Ward, Timothy Cook, Andrew Locust, your top 10. Alright, green racket here. Eckert, Craighead, Brandon Walters. Alex Hill, Jason Pick, your top 5. See, it's the Astronaut Gold Ward, Timothy Cook, Brent Garber, your top 10. As we get set to go back racing here, first caution of the night in the books. And we're rolling again. Great start by Eckert. Eckert, Hill reassuming the top 3 spots. First caution, just joining us tonight. You're wondering what you've missed so far. Cameron Craighead taking the lead back. 6 lead changes so far tonight. Fastest 5 for 5. Well, actually, typically go for that lap. Fastest last lap, Dwayne Drummond, 32. Dwayne Drummond was actually the fastest lap of the race at the 30-12. Eckert second, Cook third, Andrew Lopes fourth, Alex Hill fifth. That leader so far tonight, Cameron Craig has led 21, about to make it 22. Meanwhile, Lopes to the grass, he saves it. Let's say by Andrew Lopes. Eckert right now has led 17 laps, Alex Hill 3, Mike Alder 2, Tyler Stevenson 1. There are your black leaders for tonight. And of course, the biggest mover of the night, Dwayne Drummond, up to 11th right now. Drummond, Addernoff, Frank Chavez, Alex Hill, Michael Barksdale. They are your biggest movers of the night so far. Still a long ways to go. Mike's driving the crap out of that truck tonight. Michael Barksdale. He saves it. Truck's taking a base to back. And he's taking another way. He'll fall back. What a save by Barksdale. Astronaut has worked up inside the fourth spot. Number 89 machine. It around. Trevor Astronaut we're used to this season. This one of them seasons just been a down year. Trevor Astronaut turns it around. We'll find out. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Side by side, Tyler Stevenson and Brandon Waters. Stevenson. Well, almost seems like that's 7. He's got a good truck. Long run, more than the short run. However, the last start of the race fell back to 7th. Restart back to 7th, then restart to 3rd. Looks like this 7 truck, it comes to life more the long run than what it will the short run. If we get a long green flag run again, I mean, that might spell danger for the top 5. Started 29th tonight and worked himself up to 8th. Right now running, has been as high as 8th right now, running in the top 10. now for him to run it. One of them races where finish off strong as Cameron Craighead. Here at has not been able to get up though to the 1.7 second lead like we saw earlier. Well, still quite a long race to go. Points entering tonight goes as follows. Colt Ward enters tonight with the points lead. Pretty good cushion, about 30 or 40. Over Andrew Loach, Mitchell Raridan tied for second. Barber, Stagner, Connell Leach, Kenny Reel entered tonight, 7th. Craighead up to 8th. Kevin Allen, Timothy Cook, Razak top 10. Tyler Henry, Jason Pick, Mike Aldridge, Chris Logan, David Riddell, Corey Wright. They are right now your 16 drivers. Top 10 points. Getting closer and closer to a chase next week. We'll be live from Dover, May the 30th. June 6th, Michigan, June 13th. Watkins Glen, June 20th, Kentucky. Pocono, June 27th, July 4th, Talladega for the final race of the regular season for the Contender Series. Be all right here. About that, we are back live as Cameron Craighead fell back to 3rd, and right now in jeopardy of being took 3 wide. He shuts the door on Astronaut. He ever shut the door on him. Tyler Stevenson still side by side. This is going to be the battle for 3rd. Craighead driving that car like he stole it. Right now, trying to run down Ethan Eckert and Alex Hill, who right now has the command of this race. And if you remember, prior to the green flag pit stop, it was these two who really battled each other side by side for the lead. Colt Ward kind of just riding at this point. Sitting at 8, 1.5 seconds back of the leader. now for the lead. Hill up the racetrack. To defend it off. Hill's going to look to the bottom again. Going at it big time. Right now, Stevenson's still working on Azernoth, and if Azernoth can get around Cameron Craighead, I think Trevor would be a lot happier. We're not in the grass. Back through the field right now. Right, single fight out for the right. Looks like a great ball. Caution. David Riddell, I believe. Dwayne Drummond. No. Perhaps one of the fastest trucks in Charlotte just crashed down, and he comes with Robbie Adams, it looks like. Adams or Nicholas Alozia. It's Alozia. See what happened. Kind of looks like Alozia couldn't hold on line. Let's look. For our chase cam. A bunch of bobbing and weaving, and finally the two met. Since Alozia and Adams both, or Alozia and Drummond, where you see a tie rods broke on the Dwayne Drummond machine. It's the ninth done. 4-41. Race off of pit road. Race off of pit road. Racket, Cameron Craighead, Ethan Eckert, your top 2. Addernoth Hill, Colt Ward, the top 5. Tyler Stevenson, Mike Aldridge, Brandon Waters, Timothy Cook, Jason Dick. We'll round out the top 5. Set for the restart. We're rolling. Ready to start by Eckert. About the best one I think he could have got. Again. Oh, there goes Colt Ward! Through the grass, everybody missed him. Well, wild slide for Colt Ward. Go back and see what happened. Not coming together. Stevenson is there to finish him off. Take another look at it. And one little bit of contact. May have saved him. If Stevenson wasn't there, of course, nothing Tyler Stevenson can do. So around she goes for Colt Ward. He was 7th at the time of the caution. Now he will be dropped back to 23rd. Well, 3rd caution of the night. Well, all right, re-rack it. Craighead and Eckert will be row 1 yet again. Alex Hill, Brandon Waters will be row number 2. Stevenson, Cook, Audrey Wright, Jason Dick, Brent Garber. Your top 10. brings us down to a restart zone, rolling again. Craighead way at the racetrack. Going loud here, he's going to try to block it. Alex Hill to the inside. Craighead will get that run off turn 2 if he does it right. Well, almost got it. Hill still to the inside. Side by side for 6th on back. Side by side for 2nd. It has been these 3 trucks just about since the get-go who have really been deciding this race so far. Right now, but we know Craighead is good on the short runs. Eckert and Hill are better on the long runs. What does Stevenson, what does Corey Wright? Out again, Corey Wright. Up to the 5th spot. Right now, up to 5th, up to 4th really. And honestly, there's since them 2 rough weeks. A couple weeks ago, the last 2 or 3 races, out of the driver up to 4. It's one reason he is 4th in the points. Haven't started off the year, bit of a slow start. But after the halfway point, Corey Wright. Try to put some pieces together, lock into the chase pretty comfortably. Right now, working on the top 3, as really this is the first time we've seen anybody challenge Craighead scooted away. Momentum keeps on rolling for Corey Wright. Be all right. Another one we ain't talked about practically all night. Justin Millicard. Right now, Millicard working back into the top. Coming from Trevor Azanoff. Craighead has scooted away, half-second lead over Ethan Eckert. Eckert's got his hands full right now with Alex Hill. They know that they'll bring Craighead right back to him. So as Eckert continues to try to drive down. The whole intensity back here around 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Practically top 12, top 15 as they run. Really starting to ramp up. Right now, Corey Wright still trying to hold on to the fourth drop. Kevin Allen trying to take 6th away. Rice trying to defend 7th from Mike Aldridge. Trevor Adams to get involved in this. Hanging on inside the top 10. Timothy Cook actually holds on to the 10th spot as Dick trying to get a run on David Riddell to try to make a crack at the top 10 again. Yeah, I think top 13. Really take 2nd, 13th. You got the hornet's nest. Three wide, Mike Aldridge, Brandon Waters, Kevin Allen barely gets away from it. 3 wide again, to the dog leg. And Brandon got that great run, and that's ultimately what broke that 3 wide scenario. Brandon like trying to go, and still got over 40. Fresh tires work right here. Right now, here's what we talked about. Eckert is slowly starting. Cameron Craighead. Alex Hill right now fastest 5 for 5. Let it go through its cycle here and let it regroup officially. Corey Wright. Right now fastest at the 5 for 5. That last time by. Hill, Stevenson, Eckert. Cameron Craighead. Trevor Asnoff actually fastest that last time by. We'll see what it is right here. Still for the lead. Here goes Eckert. Dives it to the bottom of Cameron Craighead. Clear, maybe. Yep. Or maybe not. Here comes Eckert again. Or Craighead again. Top 5. Breakaway. Caution is out. Kevin Stunner, Timothy Cook. Sonny Benfield involved in this. Starner, Cook. Well, go back and see what happened. Put us under caution yet again. Looks like from there, looks like Benfield and Cook's gonna come together. Oh, in a bad spot too. Oh, Turner just does get a piece of this for Timothy Cook. Almost a top 10 truck. Will now just be going to the junkyard at this point. He may get back out there and turn a few laps, but that truck is not going to be as fast as what it was. We see 75 just run. I mean, it just come together in the middle, pretty much. Oh, no, me. Might be a little premature saying Timothy Cook's done. No meatball, but definitely some damage. That number 9 machine as everybody is in yet again. Trevor Astronaut black flag. Ethan Neck or Cameron Craig wins the race off the pit road. Well, you can't get them two right tonight. Well, still getting set for the restart. Ethan Eckert back in the pits this time. I won't say good, but Eckert. Cameron Craighead, Alex Hill, Tyler Stevenson, Corey Wright, Justin Millicard back inside the top 5. Mike Audrey, Kevin Allen, Brandon Walter, Jason Vick, Colt Ward, your top 10. We're rolling again. Caution again. Oh, the big, oh! Millicard, Corey Wright, Tyler Stevenson, Frank Chavez, John Border, David Riddell, meatball flag, his night will more than likely be done. Oh my God. Border, big damage to Border, Tyler Stevenson, big damage. What in the world? And another twist. Oh. Lord have mercy. Stevenson just get loose? It resulted about 9 trucks. 8 or 9 trucks. It's a couple of them were fast tonight. Timothy Cook's on board. Right into Chavez's door. Speaking of Chavez, running on board with him next. Know where he can go in all this. He's going to get pounded. Tyler Stevenson's on board. John Border. Last but not least, David Riddell. That's how important it is. Cameron Craighead, right now your leader. Well, to re-rack it one more time. Greg had Alex Hill first and second. Brandon Waters, Mike Audrey, Colt Ward top 5. Brent Garber up to the 6th spot. Jason Pick, Lopes, Eckert, John Dale up inside the top 10. As we're not Tyler Henry, Justin Millicard, John Border, Nicholas Alozio. Rounds out your top 15. Alright, we're rolling. Ready to start back there. Alex Hill. Brandon Waters up to the 3rd spot again. All over having to deal with Mike Audrey all over the back bumper that 7 machine. Oh, boy, right back into it. This time I don't think Alex Hill's going to let Cameron go as easy. Oh, Ethan Eckert worked back up to the 5th spot. Meanwhile, here goes Alex Hill for the lead on Cameron Craighead. Gonna hold it right to the outside. Gonna try to utilize that run off. He's got it. Barely. Back to the top spot. Craighead's going to look to the bottom again. Get right on that right rear. Try to stall him out. Oh! There goes Hill. They save it. Barely. No, they don't. Eckert hard into the wall. Craighead hard into the wall. And the 3 fastest trucks of the night take each other out. Close to the end of this one. Ethan Eckert done for the night. What a massive, massive hit. God almighty, what a hit. It was bound to happen. At some point, it was bound to happen. I mean, there are times I'm speechless. This is one of them. I mean, I almost thought they had it saved. Eckert's right there. Alex Hill. Eckert gets the wall just a little bit. They come together, still saving it, still saving it. Right there. Oh. Colt Ward gets a piece of this. Loach gets a piece of this. Astronaut. Poor Ethan Eckert, an innocent bystander in all this. Right on board with Ethan Eckert. Massive shot. Cameron Craighead's on board. Trevor Astronaut, who just got back on the lead lap, involved in this one. Trevor dirt tracking it more than anything. Colt Ward does get damage out of this. Last on board, Andrew Lotes. Not hitting as hard as I thought he did. Colt Ward, on the other hand, the biggest impact of the night belongs to that number 51 machine of Ethan Eckert, whose night will come to an end. That is what you call hard racing at its finest. That's all you call that. Hard racing at its finest. The only unfortunate part is it opens up for a driver to get a win tonight, and it does not involve one of them two. Well, you said that. Alex Hill right now restart 8th on this restart. Mike Audrey, Brandon Walters Andrew, Lowe's, Astronaut, Tyler, and Henry will be your top 5. Pitt, Keel, Garber, John, Dale, Dwayne, Drummond. Back in it. Into the restart zone. We're rolling again. 29 to go. Right now, Brandon Walters for the first time tonight holds the lead. Is this Brandon Walters' time? He's got Lowe's, Audrey, Astronaut, and Henry all trying to run 7. He don't care. He trying to get him a set of goodbyes on that car. Cameron Craighead. Back in the pits. Kevin Allen may be involved in this as well. Go back and see it. Ah, yep. 3 trucks. John Dale. Well, Cameron Craighead obviously knows Davis that. Goes into the corner. Just comes around on him. Has it saved, so he thinks. Dale right to the back of him along with Kevin Allen. Man. Midnight, Cameron Craighead is going to want to forget. It's going to be one of them that slipped away, really. Well, for Cameron Craig can. Try to figure out where he wants to go. Well, bring it to the restart now. Brandon Waters, Mike Audrey, Lopes, Azernaut, Tyler Henry, your top 5. Alex Hill back in it. Should be restarting 6th. I should know he will be 5th. Henry 6th. Pick, Drummond, Garber, Ward, your top 10. Alright, we'll try this again. Still coming out of turn number 4 to the restart zone. We're rolling. Dive to the bottom. Here it comes, Audrey and Trevor Azernaut. Right back in it again. Get up there, TA. Caution again. Ah, this is going to be big. I can already tell. Lozia in the grass. Michael Barksdale. John Dale. Robbie Adams. You can take just about all the Nazareth guys and throw them in the mix. Well, look and see what happened to post under caution now for the 8th time tonight. Justin Millicar. See what happened to Justin. Well, this is all going to start waiting. Him and Brent Garber coming together. Millicar trying to save it. Blows it into the back of Adams. Corey Wright gets a piece of this. Barksdale obviously gets a piece of this. May. Run on board with Robbie Adams. Nicholas Alozi is on board. Oh. Next on board, Corey Wright with the right track diecast cam. Try and get out of the way of Alozi right in front of him. Oh, Kevin Allen. Good. You're Kevin's. Kevin. Woo! Well, still getting ready for the restart here. Brandon Waters, Mike Audrey, Tyler Henry, Alex Hill, Jason Pitcock, Ward, John Dale, Brent Garber, Andrew Lopez. Trevor Ashton up in the top 10 again. We're rolling. Alex Hill again. GY for third. Tyler Henry. Down. Well, a lot of guys, this is the chance to make some waves and points. Jason Pick right now, 7th, side by side. What about Dwayne Drummond? What a recovery for Drummond. Up inside the top 10. Brandon Waters and Alex Hill going at it. 14 to go. comes Hill, right back to the bottom again. Alex Hill, back to the top spot. Right now, third, trying to get around Mike Audrey for the third spot. $12 to go. About Colt Ward. Ward is coming. Oh, meanwhile, Astronaut. Right now they're battling hard for the sixth spot. 3 wide, loose up the middle. Lowe's now going for the fifth spot. Ward trying to run down the leaders. Meanwhile, speaking of leaders, Brent Garber is there. You gotta wonder how much damage does Alex Hill have. Still scraped up on the right side. Don't know if there's any wheel damage or not. So Justin Millicard gets out of harm's way. Side by side, here comes Brent Garber again. Caution! I believe Alex Hill had it at the moment. Mike Audrey, oh man. Andrew Lopes as well. Big damage on Lopes' machine. Smoke pouring out the back of that 31. That will be terminal night done. Trevor Astronaut. This season from hell continues. Let's see what happened. Goes to the drove. Just slight contact. Around they go. From Mike Audrey's perspective. Astronaut sticks his nose, and I mean, that's why I'm glad I'm not raced for. Oh! Tyler Henry has such a great night going in that 96 machine. As did Lopes, as did Mike Audrey set on the pole. That'll be the only highlight he'll take away from tonight. We're under caution yet again. Trevor Astronaut done. Alex Hill was credited the lead at the moment of caution. Well, gonna be something. Mathematically, it's turned down to who is left, in a sense. Even Alex Hill's had damage tonight. Well, I hate to look at it. Oh, good God almighty. Just about half the field has all had damage in some way, shape, or form. Alright. Lights are out on the pace car. Hill will take the outside. Garber, Ward, Drummond, Jason Pickard, top 5. Michael Barksdale. Alozia, Adams, Brandon Waters, John Dale. This is going to be good. All right. Hill, Garber, Ward, Drummond brings us down to the restart zone. Rolling again. Start. What does Brent Garber have? He's got to worry about Colt Ward. That's all he's got to worry about. Ward entered tonight, the points leader. Four to go. Blocking every line he can. Three to go. Single file out for the most part. On Ward falls back. Here comes Brandon Waters. Waters around Brent Garber. Waters is coming. Hill takes an offensive line, go block in the middle, fades out to the racetrack. Here comes Waters again, throws it into the bottom lane. Brandon Waters out front. Oh, Alex Hill saves it. Two to go. That is all Brandon Waters wanted to see. Going to be one lap to go next time by. This time by, as a matter of fact. White flag, one to go for Brandon Waters. And back's ready for the final time. Then turns 3 and 4. Brandon Waters will come off a 4. He will be a Midnight Racing League Contender Series winner at Charlotte. That truck looked like it struggled on the short runs, but Braden Waters made it happen. Well, what a race. A little messy at times, but nonetheless. Brent Garber comes home second. Alex Hill, a hard fought night out of the 77, will have to settle for a third place run. Cameron Craig will walk out of here leading the most laps of 67 Eckert. Braden Waters will lead the third most of 20. Let him give him a moment, let him burn it down. Brandon Waters, welcome to Victory Lane, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Walk us through it. It was a great starting effort for the number 7. It looked like early on in the race the truck struggled on the short run, but as we got a longer run, it seemed like the truck would come back to you and start picking them off. Really, what was the key tonight to get the job done for the number 7?
Well, really, I went into this race just trying to go on like a pit strategy to try and save tires and fuel, and it worked out really for the most part of the race. And then at the end, it almost screwed me over, and then came in with that pit stop with like I think 6 laps to go, and got 4 fresh tires, and here we are.
Well, buddy, I want to ask you this. Really, really, what made tonight a little more chaotic down towards the end, especially the last half? What is it about this track that makes it kind of chaotic some nights? Some nights it's fine. What's your perspective on it? Cause looked like for a while there you had to dodge quite a few.
Oh yeah, I definitely had to fucking weave and dodge my way out of some crazy things, but I mean, really this track like it gains more grip as the race goes on and the rubber gets down and you're able to keep the grip underneath you for longer.
Well, buddy, it was a hell of a job tonight, nonetheless. The last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight, let you go celebrate. There anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
All right. I'd like to thank MRL first and foremost for, letting us run Friday nights, Saturday nights, and also shout out the Monday night MRL series. And shout out my team PA Posse. Shout out Brent helping with the side of Midnight or the other O'Reilly Series Racing League. Um, and thanks to all my family and fly high, Kyle Busch, man.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Brandon Waters will come home tonight, the winner from Charlotte, in the Midnight Race League Contender Series. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, Brent Garber will spend the majority of the night inside the top 10, but will come home second tonight. Brent Garber, walk us to the night, buddy. It's a little bit chaotic.
Hey, Jim Bob. Yeah, it was fun. My teammate Braden Walters takes the W there, man. It was fun. I was honestly not even running green flag laps there till the end. And then we had that late yellow. I was probably the only one on fresh tires there. And man, we're been sitting pretty good here in this 58. And Charlotte's not my best track, so second place, you can't beat that. My worst track getting second place.
Well, buddy, really, you talk about it being the worst track. I'm going to pass the same question to you that I just asked your teammate. A little bit of a chaotic last half of the race. Really, it looked like you're in the thick of it. Really, in what I like to call the hornet's nest. Bunch of drivers get all clustered together, can't get out, can't go nowhere. Really, what made tonight difficult for some drivers who ultimately, had fast trucks, but unfortunately got took out in incidents. Really, what went into that tonight?
Yeah, really, I want to shout out the league. I look at incident reports and stuff like that after the race, and I have a little diary who'd watch out for. And I tell my teammates all the time, like, hey, let this guy go by, let this guy go by, let this guy go by, because you're going to end up 8 laps down with a meatball flag. Like, just you gotta race smart. And I knew Braden was faster. He had fresh tires. I let him go. And Sean Hill, I knew he was fast all day, and he had nothing for it. So it's really hard, man. You leave off that gas, it puts you in some danger, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, buddy, after tonight, it has been a solid season for Brent Garber. Right now, fourth in the points, a second place run. All to help that being Andrew Lotes finishes deep in the field, 17th as a matter of fact. Mitchell Raritan not here. Colton Ward, however, does finish 2 spots behind you. Do you feel like, as we get closer to the chase, do you feel like the 58 is potentially a dark horse or a threat for this championship?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, the 58 team. RIP Kyle Busch, by the way. We're running the Kyle Busch scheme, so that might have gave it some extra horsepower. But this being my worst track, that's making me optimistic right there. And I know Justin Loves Racing got caught up in a accident where I kind of got a little squirrely there. But man, I'm excited for the chase, and thank you for putting on the broadcast, man. PGR Jim Bob, man. I appreciate you having me in here. And second place, dude. Let's go.
All right, buddy. A hell of a Johnny night for Brent Garber. Last question I got. Anybody else you want to shout out? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania posse, Braden Walters, and the fiance for letting me race every Friday and Saturday night. Annalie, thank you for coming out watching. Let's go PGR Esports.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Brent Garber will come home second for Charlotte. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job.
Yep, have a good night, man.
You too, buddy. Last but not least, Alex Hill, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I will hate to ask this. Will this go down as one of the ones that potentially got away tonight?
Oh yeah, I believe that. All throughout the night we had the best long run speed. I think me and Ethan Eckert had the best long run speed, and Colton had good long run speed as well. And yeah, I think if the race just went green for a little while longer during one of the earlier stints when we were saving, I think we were in one of the best positions out of anyone tonight. And a strategy call at the end essentially lost us the race. And there's nothing we could do about that because we pitted a little bit too early. And but congrats to Braden on winning.
Buddy, I want to ask you, walk us through really what, in a way, kind of started the downfall for tonight. Walk us through the incident off turn 4 between you and Cameron Craighead, just from your perspective. And what did you feel like happened?
Yeah, I was trying to send it in a turn 3 so I could try to clear him coming off of 4, and I think I got a little bit tight on the bottom, and I was trying to free up my steering wheel so I can get the best run off the corner, and room closed out really quick. And obviously Craighead had nowhere to go, I had nowhere to go, and then on the front stretch it was just extracurriculars. I mean, I believe Craighead was turning left on me the entire time, and that is essentially what took Ethan out.
Buddy, after a heartbreaking night, to say the least, I'll ask you these last two questions. The first one, how can a driver rebound after a hard fought night? Of course, MMS on Wednesday led the majority of the laps there, unfortunately getting caught up in an incident there. Then tonight, arguably one of the three fastest trucks tonight between you, Craighead, and Eckert. They had to come out here with a third place run. How do you rebound after a tough week like this?
Yeah, no, I think we take the third place and we take it as a good sign. I've just started racing back again here shortly, and I've just been trying to get back into the swing of things. So even though we're not necessarily getting the wins that we want, it's good momentum and it's good to be back in the car again. So,
Well, buddy, last question I got for I let you head out of here. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
yeah, big shout out to everybody over at the Shack. Shout out Trev for getting me into this race. Shout out Corey Wright. Shout out Chase Mastretta. Shout out Landon Velicky. Shout out all the guys, man. And big thank you to you for broadcasting, and Justin and all the guys over at MRL for putting this thing on.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Alex Hill comes home third from Charlotte tonight. Appreciate your time, man. Hell of a job.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Final results across the top of the screen goes as followed. In 1 millisecond. Brandon Waters, your winner tonight. Brent Garber, Alex Hill, Colt Ward, Jason Pick rounds off the top 5 finish. Dwayne Drummond, Nicholas Alozia, Kevin Allen, Robbie Adams, Michael Barksdale, your top 10. John Border, Frank Chavez, Corey Wright, John Dale, Justin Millicar, your top 15. Top 20 concludes. As soon as it re-racks here. Tyler Henry, Andrew Lopes, Mike Audrey, Trevor Aldernaugh, Timothy Cook rounds out the top 20. Cameron Craighead, Ethan Eckert, Tyler Stevenson, David Riddell, Stoney Benfield, the top 15. Kevin Sterner, Jaden Walker, Chris Logan, Travis Orwick, Chase Mastrutta will round out the field for tonight. Last two, Mark Person and Kenny Rayner, did not take the green flag for tonight. That being said, appreciate everybody watching tonight after what has been a very emotional 2 days, to say the least. I'll see everybody tomorrow night for the Midnight Racing League Cup Series. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one. We'll see you then.